So, Virgo, your week commencing the 17th of February forecast is packed full of opportunities. Not least, the Sun joins up with your ruler Mercury on Tuesday for 1 month. That gives you a fantastic opportunity to connect effectively with others. Mercury in the 7th house is very much about keeping the lines of communication open. Now, Mars has been in its retrograde. That is going to come to a close as this week ends, but it forges a very constructive link to Saturn, like the Sun and Mercury, in your sector of relating. But Mars is in the part of your chart to do with your future hopes. It can also be to do with your aspirations, your leadership skills. So I feel that people are going to be very clear about where you stand on situations this week, and that clarity can improve an understanding, whether it's at work, in a personal situation, in the family, because people will know that what you say is exactly what you mean. Yes? Well, perhaps because on Thursday there is a quarter moon. Someone around you with the moon in Sagittarius could seem a bit moody, out of sorts, not quite tuned into how fair and how much you're leaning into their situation that you are. Also on the same day, your ruler Mercury squares off to Jupiter in your sector of success. But you know, something could get discussed on Thursday, which gives you a sense of hopefulness. Mercury square Jupiter is one of those aspects which definitely has an upside. And I feel that over the last couple of years, Saturn has brought some wearying encounters into your situation. It's possible that if you work in a competitive environment or perhaps in a partnership situation, there has been some challenges. You've probably learnt a great deal, however, about what other people expect, but also you've learnt about how you can let them know about what you expect. But the great news about having the Sun in the 7th house, as well as your ruler Mercury, is you can add a little bit of honey to the mix. And of course, because Pluto has moved into that part of your chart, which is asking you to evolve the way you work, the way you live, your core structures, that can all be part of your dialogue. But the link between Venus and Jupiter, as this week draws to a close, could definitely see a very important and helpful financial development which can really please you. Do know the 7th house can be about contracts. It can be about where we reach that interface with others, where we mutually respect each other's positions. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic relationships. It can be where we can assert ourselves, but also with Mercury in your 7th house, sharpen up our listening skills. But that link between Venus and Jupiter, the two planets of fortune, sees Venus in your sector of longer term business finance, but also where you can be most devoted in a romantic situation. And Jupiter, now traveling forwards, is in your sector of success. So the two planets of fortune are collaborating really splendidly as this week draws to a close.